Well, hello, friends. It's your pal Tom Picklefeather, here to tell you a story that's just for kids. Warning, not for children.
Hello, everyone. It's your pal Tom Picklefeather with another wonderful story for you. In today's story, a reluctant, unpaid servant decides that he's going to get back at people who separated him from his wife and hurt his feelings. Today's story is called Django Unchained. Once upon a time, there was a man named Django. He was an African-American man who was a forced employee of some Caucasian people. Well, one day, he was being very uncooperative, so his employers were just real mad. They called him a naughty boy with a hard Y, and they decided, you know what, we're just going to sell this guy to a man named Mr. Candy, who was known for being very mean to forced employees. So as they were taking him, they meet a man named Dr. King, who said he was a dentist, but it ended up that he was not a dentist. He was actually what's called a bounty hunter. And these are people that go around and they find bad people and they give them a stern talking to and possibly put them on timeout with the help of the police. Well, he put these guys down. He told them a lot of names and gave them a stern talking to, and he hurt their feelings. So they decided, you know what, we're just going to let Django go. And so Django and Dr. King became good friends, and Dr. King showed Django the ropes, being a bounty hunter, And so they went around, got a little tongue-tied. They went around and they scolded a bunch of bad people. Eventually, Django was like, you know what, I miss my wife. I really love her, I miss her, and I wanna go find her and get her out of the employment of Mr. Candy, who was her employer. And so they decide they're gonna make a deal. They're gonna fib to Mr. Candy and say that they're promoting a wrestling match between some forced employees, and they like to bet on that sort of thing. Mr. Candy believes him for a moment until his best friend, an older forced employee, says, "Hey, they're lying to you." So Mr. Candy goes to scold them and gives a big speech in how forced employees are less than human. And Dr. King was like, no, I'm going to correct you. And Dr. King corrected him so much that he just fainted and fell asleep. This upset his best friend, who managed to put Dr. King to sleep, and he managed to capture Django and sent him to other employers. Well, Django managed to escape these employers and come back to what was called Candyland because it was owned by Candy, and he decided he put Candy's best friend to sleep and destroyed Candyland. Don't feel too sad that they didn't actually sell candy. It was just called that because the bad man's name was Candy. And he took his wife and they rode off into the night, lived happily ever after. I guess the moral of this story is like you shouldn't be so bossy and you shouldn't force people to work. You should pay them a reasonable wage for doing a job for you. Otherwise, they might get real upset and hurt your feelings. Or you just let people be. That's also a good idea too. Like don't force people to do things. That's not nice. I guess that's the takeaway we can take from this. So till next time, I love you. You take care of yourselves.